Coach, 3-0 win over Michigan Tech tonight to pick up the sweep. What did you see out of the guys tonight?
Well, I thought that was our most complete game of the year from start to finish. It really was. What I liked about it was, unlike last night, it wasn't a drama. Like last night, it seemed like God, we were screaming and yelling on the bench and all kinds of things. Where obviously it was heavy competition. I thought both teams came out and really competed hard. There wasn't that sense of panic for us. I mean, I thought it was very workmanlike. Thought we were efficient, breaking the puck out of our zone. Probably one of the better games for that in terms of the puck movement. Guys didn't overhandle pucks. The support was in the right spots. And because of all that, I thought as the game went on, we got more confidence and we were moving the puck better than what we had earlier in the year. So a good defensive effort. Then the other things of note would be, we scored another power play goal tonight and a shorthanded goal. So I thought we were stingy on the penalty kill. Even though Tech had a lot of in zone time, I thought Coach Kaufman did a good job with the structure and the guys, played the plan, if you will. And so it was good. It was good to see us come out +2 on special teams.
Michigan Tech was 0-5 on the power play, so you killed all of those. And what changed between last night's performance on the penalty kill and tonight's performance?
Well, one of the things that hurt us last night, I believe, and I could be wrong, but I believe both goals last night were scored on the 5-minute major. And what happens is you really start to wear out players when you're trying to kill 5 straight minutes. Been nice if that would have been at the end of a period where we could have maybe killed 2.5, got in the locker room and rested. So, we're overplaying certain guys. Don't forget we got a guy in the box that's got to sit it. We had the guy that had the penalty. He got thrown out. So all of a sudden we're overusing certain guys. And but tonight I thought the penalty kill was sharp. I thought last night too we had a couple of misreads potentially. Where tonight we didn't. The guys were pretty well locked in the PK. Like I said, they did have a lot of in-zone time, but I thought our guys were pretty good about being in shot lanes and blocking, making sure a lot of pucks got to Darren. And I thought Darren played, obviously, a whale of a game. He was really good tonight. He looked super solid.
So, Coach, this is you guys' first sweep since the first weekend of December. So what does this do for the confidence going forward that you put 2 together in a weekend?
Well, I think it means a lot because of the quality of opponent. I can't remember who we swept in December.
Alaska.
Yeah, well, that was a big one for us too. But this one right now, we came in without a lot of confidence. Obviously, we've been struggling, and so to get a sweep and to have put together a really good game tonight, where you can't fake confidence at all. You got to earn it, and I think the guys should come away with a lot of confidence, given the strength of the opponent we played, as well as how we played tonight.
Well, what has it been like the last month or two for you guys? How have you maintained morale in the locker room, knowing that you're not putting 2 games together every weekend? You're getting splits or losing twice.
Losing twice, yeah. Along that stretch, we had some good hockey. Our problem was consistency. And I'm not talking game to game. I'm talking period to period, and sometimes within a period. So that was a lot of discussion. I also thought, it's not easy to be in that locker room when things aren't going well. I give our seniors and our captains a lot of credit. I was hard on them. That doesn't mean that they deserved it, but we were hard on them to let them know that we still believed in them. I think if you start going easy on them, maybe they start thinking, well, he doesn't believe in us. So we were hard on them, and it's tough for the captains, but it's up to them to hold it together, and I thought they did a really good job of that.
Is there a specific highlight that made you really proud as a coach this weekend?
I just think tonight's game, just start to finish, I really we talked about this. It's an emotional game. You got to play with emotion and so forth. But it doesn't have to be a drama, and it doesn't have to be everybody screaming on them. The coaches do enough of that in the last 5 minutes, get it deep and all that crap. But for the most part, there wasn't a lot of drama. It was very workmanlike. Guys, I thought they got engaged early and stayed engaged the whole game, and I was very proud. That's the best game we've played this year, start to finish. And I'm very happy about that.
Heading into Alaska next week, is there anything specific you'll be pushing in practice?
There will be. I don't know what quite that's going to be right now. I think, right now we just want to keep doing more of the same. Obviously, probably a lot of people here haven't been up there, but they play an Olympic sheet. It's really wide. It's 100 feet of width, and it seems to be about the biggest ice surface I've ever seen. And so that'll bring a little bit of changes to our approach. But I've learned over the years too not to over adjust or overcoach to that rink, because I think we've messed up the guys more than not. So there'll be a few little things we'll tell them, but for the most part, I'd just like to see us keep the consistent path we're on right now. And I think it's going to be important for our players to stay ahead of their homework right now. And I know Ben Muma and Jan Muma were here tonight, and Ben always says to me about that this week is making sure the players get a lot of rest and hydration. So tip of the cap to Ben Muma.
They earned 2 wins on the weekend to pick up the sweep. Tonight you made 26 saves. Last night 35. What were you feeling this weekend?
I felt good all weekend. Felt locked in. Felt the guys played really well in front of me. Made my job a lot easier. I was just seeing pucks well tonight. Guys were clearing the lanes. Shots from the points weren't really getting through, so I didn't really have to battle through much traffic all night. The shots that did come were mostly from the outside, with the exception of a couple. But for the most part, the guys did a really good job in front of me tonight and last night.
PK looked a lot better tonight. What did you see in front of you on that?
With the PK, guys were getting in the lanes. Like that team moves the puck well on the power play. Like if you look at Friday night's game when they had the 5-minute power play, they got 2 on us, and then we regrouped today, and we really bared down, getting in lanes, not letting them get cross ice passes going, and just doing a good job, just keeping the shots from the outside.
So what's a series sweep like this weekend do for the confidence in the dressing room right now?
Oh, it's big. It's really big, especially this close to the end of the regular season, heading into playoffs. So, I mean, we're trying to make a push for home ice here, and we got, I think, 3 weekends left or something like that, and a sweep of Michigan Tech, who's a good program. It feels really good for us as a team. I mean, it gives us a lot of confidence heading forward.
How's the team managed to keep spirits high knowing that you guys have been losing games lately?
I mean, we've been losing games, but it's not like we're getting blown out or like we're not in it. Like, they've been relatively close games for the most part, so we know we're a good hockey team, and our record doesn't really show it right now. But, I mean, if we keep playing like we did this weekend, I think good things will happen.
And what's the key to having success in 2 games, not just 1 but 2?
You got to play 60 minutes of hockey. You can't take 1 shift off, 2 shifts off. I mean, 1 mistake, it's fine as long as you're working hard. You got to outwork your mistakes. But to have a sweep and play really good like we did, I think the guys just gelled well as a team. And, I mean, everyone from the D forward, everyone played a really good game. Can't really think of any mess-ups tonight.
I think we definitely saw a change of pace in tonight's game compared to last night. Do you think what sparked that, or can you explain that?
I think last night the shot totals, we didn't really get enough shots on net, but tonight that's what we really wanted to focus on, getting around 30 shots on net, and we got a lot of more scoring chances tonight too, a lot of good scoring chances, and the guys did a good job getting to the net, and I think the guys are just a lot more hungrier tonight than they were last night, and it showed.
Were able to pick up a goal tonight. Can you take me through that play?
Yeah, I'm kind of just having the setup on the power play. We were able to slow it down, and Hetzi, he's our shooter on that power play. The kid's got a rocket, so we kind of rely on his shot and just kind of crash the net after that, and he got a good shot off and a couple good battles in front by Maloney and Dewey, and it ended up getting kicked out on the outside, and I just was able to flick it over the goaltender, and it was just good all-around play.
Offensively on the power play this weekend and on even strength, the offense really had an uptick this weekend. What would you contribute to that?
I think just our continuous hard work. The past 2 weekends prior, it didn't go too well for our offense. So I think we just kind of had to put that behind us, continue working, continue playing with the systems, following coach's orders, and just kind of keep working. And I think that was shown this weekend.
Had to kill off 5 power plays for Michigan Tech tonight. That's one of all of them. And what kind of confidence do you have as a forward to have a guy like Darren Smith in that who had a great weekend?
Oh, it's huge. It makes our job a lot easier when he's playing that well. He was really good this whole weekend. If we had a close shot, I know there was a couple, I would say in the second or third, where they had good chances right in the front. He got a piece of them, and that just that just saved us. That gave us so much confidence. We knew that he was going to be playing great, so that just built our confidence even more.
How devastating is it against the other team to score a shorthanded goal?
Oh, shorthanded goals, they kill the other team's momentum if they have any, and they just build ours completely. Shorthanded goals are really good for the team, and just it builds us so much because mostly you just kind of work on not getting scored on the penalty kill, and when you bury one, it's just huge. It gets the guy going, and especially Lucas Finner and Liam McDougall. That was a great play. Dougie made a good play on the point man. Finner broke. Dougie found him, and then Finner made a good breakaway move, and I think that's just a great play all around.
Can you share your thoughts on how you think the team played as a whole this weekend?
This weekend, I think Friday it wasn't. We could have played better, and I think we showed that tonight. I think that better was shown tonight. So I think 2 wins, can't complain too much. But tonight, I think we were the most out, and I think that could have been our best game of the season. I think we'll just have to keep it rolling.
Nearly rounding out your season now on home ice, is there anything you think you specifically worked on and improved on this season?
Yeah, I think we kind of just, not anything specifically, but just as a team, just continuing working. I know the season hasn't gone great, and I think we just kind of kept working in practice, kept